Hello, just having a look at some Forex of Interest. There's quite a bit of data coming up this week. RBA and Euro, ECB and non-farm payrolls to end the week, so a bit of high impact statements coming out, what have you. So always take it as it comes, and these ones that a lot of these red, I always say just to people just to avoid all the red ones when you're first starting out, because you don't know which ones are which. But a lot of these red ones are to do with the stock market, but you don't know that when you're just starting out, like the consumer confidence and what have you. So I just say to people, just avoid the red ones. Try to avoid holding through those, because you don't know what ones are high impact and what ones aren't. There's a lot that on there that are, and some of the yellow ones can actually be high impact more than the red ones, but you've got to know which one's which, and it's very hard to say to start with. But these big ones like the non-farm payroll and that, of course you don't want to be holding US dollar pairs through that, because they are quite volatile, so avoid holding through those. And so I just close out before any US dollar pairs. I just close them out before the announcement comes out on Friday. I just finish up for the week on Friday, and I don't bother getting into it again until I see how things are looking on Monday or Tuesday, the following Monday or Tuesday. So there's other pairs that you can trade. Now, if you've been following that Samuel Leach Forex documentary, you'll see those guys that have just started trading now. They're making all the common mistakes that people often make. They're getting emotional. They're blubbering like little kids, and they've only got 3 positions on. And most of them, I saw one guy, all his whole watch list was US dollar pairs, which is a big no-no. This is the sort of thing they've got to learn. They've been given very simple instructions on what the entry is they've got to be looking for, and they're doing anything but what they're told. This is what I find is very common with people. It's not a matter of just saying, if it was just a matter of saying you do ABC and people would do ABC, then I'd have everyone that I know trading, but people just don't do. Human nature just doesn't work that way. People will do anything but what you tell them. So that's what makes trading very difficult, and that's why it takes years to, even the institutional traders, they take years to learn it, because you've got to overcome the emotional impact of it. That's the hard part, because if it was just a matter of, as I say all the time, if it was just a matter of getting an indicator and you sit down and you start trading, you'd see a lot more people trading. It just doesn't work that way. That's the reason why so many people fail. It's not because they've got the wrong trading method. People will go from one trading method to another thinking that's what the problem is, but the problem is they don't have the trader's mindset yet, and that's what takes the time to develop. And it'll be interesting to see how these guys go when they get as they progress through this challenge. And I reckon a lot of people are going to just be dropping like flies because they can't handle the stress of it. And it's not even their money they're trading. I imagine if they were trading their own money, they'd be freaking out. But they're trading Samuel Leach's money, or the firm's money, or whatever. Samuel's firm, trading firm, they're trading his money, and they're blubbering like babies. And at one point they were giggling like little school kids, and he had to tell them to shut up. And this is the sort of thing like making all the common mistakes. So it's going to be interesting to see how Samuel deals with them, and whether who actually makes changes to what they're doing. And he's just, on the last episode, he was just shaking his head thinking, what have I got myself into? So it's interesting. That's why I said It'd be good to watch and just see, like, yes, it's cheesy and it's cliche, but that's what people are looking. They've got to make it entertaining as well, so or else nobody watch it. That's why nobody watches my videos, because my videos are not entertaining. They're just fact-based, and people don't want to really know facts. They just want some entertainment a lot of the time, but they're trying to show a fairly honest account of trading as well. Anyway, so let's have a look at some charts now. Ausdollar CAD's been a ripper. It's been really good. It's had another continuation on this leg after retracement back to the 100 and back to the trender. It's been a real nice one. Ausdollar CAD, been very happy with that, how that's going. Ausdollar US, it's been a nice one. This broke out, this high volume here, this is high volume node here, and also broke out here, which is quite nice. But get your little breakouts like that, they're quite nice to pick up a few pips on them. CAD Swiss, this is a nice one. This high point of control here, this high volume point of control here, and then it broke down here. That's where that's what you're looking for on your watch list. It held this this range here, like this is a consolidation, and on the daily the MACD is still crossed down. So you know when this breaks and you've got a high volume point of control here, you know when that breaks, it's likely to be a high probability move in that case. And with the 4-hour MACD and the daily MACD in agreement, then you know that you've got a high probability. But you can still manage this, because that is trending at that point when it breaks down. That's trending. So you can manage that on the short-term template, or you can manage it on the intraday. Also, if you're just using intraday, you're working full-time, whatever, you're coming home and you're working on the intraday template, that's currently in play. When you get home, if it looked like that, that'll be in play. So you can manage it accordingly. And this is how, on that documentary, the first thing they do when they come in the morning is to do their watch list, like I tell everyone, because that's where I got it from, listening to institutional traders say that's what they do, so that's what I do too. So Euro Swiss, yeah, another example of high volume here, point of control, and you get a breakdown like that. That's a high probability entry right there. And again, the daily and 4 hours in agreement, so you know you've got to still, as I said, you still can manage it on the intraday template. You can trade it on the intraday template, but that is also valid for a swing trade as well there. If you're able to monitor it on the short-term template like I am, you can, or you can trade it on the intraday as well. Euro pound is still working through this very flat top here, so it's not on my priority watch, but it will be. I've got an alert set on it anyway. If that alert goes off, if that alert goes off, the alert goes off, it'll probably go back on my priority watch list again. So it's still got a target down to the flat Cajuns in here. This is still rolling over, so it just shows you how patient you have to be with a lot of these setups. They can often fake you out and do all sorts of things. That's why you don't get obsessed with it. You leave it be, and you come back and have a look at it and see how it's progressing. You don't become hell bent on trying to force a trade on it. That's another example of a point of control breakdown there. So, and again, that was like a couple of legs down there, and then that broke down again in the 4 hour on this side again here. Nice. Very nice Euro Jappy. Euro NZ, this is on my priority watch. It's just waiting for this to break here and the trender to break here. Right? So it's high volume profile point of control up here. So if it breaks down, you've got a high chance of a target down to the Cajuns. Right? This is all sort of the preparation that I'm talking about. If you just sit down, you just try to flip through charts one after another, you're not going to see anything. I can tell you that for a fact. You won't see any trades. You've got to see them coming. You've got to prepare for them. It doesn't mean you're going to get a trade on it, as I said. But pound CAD again, this is another one looking for a breakout here. You've got the daily and 4-hour agreement. All you need is you've got the point high volume here, high volume node. You've got a target up to the Kijkensen. So this is all about preparing. You don't say, oh, I'm going to sit down and trade Euro US because I traded it yesterday and I made money and today I'm going to do the same again. It doesn't work that way. That's what a lot of people try to do, and that's what you'll see these guys try to do on that challenge, that Samuel Leach challenge. They'll do all sorts of stupid things because your emotions try to force you to do things. That's what takes time to get control over that. See, that was a nice resistance here on the trender, and it broke down right here on the pound Swiss. Right, so broke down out of that ranging consolidation here, and then you had so even this sort of stochastic was overbought here. You can still trade this on the intraday on this breakdown here, no problem. That's just, it can stay oversold for a lot longer than what you expect. So I just trade it on the intraday only when it's that oversold on the daily, because it can go against you. But your MACDs are in agreement, so it's on the 4 hours oversold now. But it's just the way you've got to take a few pips on these and get that one's starting to put in a bottom now. You can, as I said before, you can flip to the regular candles. My system runs on Heikin Ashi because otherwise, if you use normal candles, you get too many false breakouts and what have you. So, but you can, if you want to look at a bottom like that, you can flip to the regular candles as well to see how that looks on the regular candles. But so that was a nice one. And pound US, pound US is on. Pound US is just a little bit of a rally here, and the daily looks like it's going to try to turn up back up towards the. So this was a distribution range here, then it broke into trending down here. Now this is a reversal, attempted reversal. It's not a confirmed reversal until you get above the trend here, but you can take some. You can depending on the situation. Like this was on my priority watch, and you can take some small trades on the intraday, but you've got to be obviously managing it on the lowest time frame on the intraday, because you've still got a chance of it going against you like it did here. Broke out and then turned back down again. That's just the way it goes. And it could do the same here, you don't know yet. So you've got to manage it. That's the whole reason for the intraday template, to manage it real tight. And NZCAD, nice one there. Just on the Kijkensen, but that was another high volume node there, and a breakout there. So both are in agreement. So when that breaks above the Kijkensen, then that becomes counter trend at that point. And counter trend from here up to the Kumo is counter trend. So you can only manage that on the intraday only. I'm going to do a pocket guide type of thing about this. Pocket guide with all these. So I can just say, like, a counter trend, refer to number 17 on your pocket guide or something. That might. So if I ever try and show this to somebody again, it might help them a bit. But NZUS, nice, not a bad one. Quite nice. US dollar Swiss, not a bad one. Nice breakdown there on US dollar Swiss. And so that's about it. I'm running out of time. US dollar Jappy, nice one. Very nice leg down on US dollar Jappy. Same thing again. High volume breakout there, and I'm going to run out of time. That's it. That's my last chart anyway. So that's it. So that's a few. That's a few of the main ones, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.